Oh man, it has been a long time since I've stared into a camera. Um, Welcome to the Today's Sauce podcast. Thank you for joining. I don't know if this is your first rodeo, and hopefully it's not your last. But I took a break from this for a while, and for the longest time, I didn't know if I wanted to do this again. I had some serious self doubt, not just about the podcast, but life in general. Honestly, it was more like I'm very dissatisfied with a lot of things and not just one thing in particular. That led to me not doing this often, and overall altogether. Um, but a lot of that fog has cleared, and I am ready to take the mantle on again of producing a creative entertainment outlet, as one call, as one call. I feel like I've gotten way stupider. Stupider is not even a word. Oh man. I feel like I've gotten way dumber since my last episode that I ever recorded, but I know that's not true. It just feels like I have on camera. This is my like fifth time trying to record this just because I've screwed up on getting the angle right, the lighting, didn't know what I wanted to say, didn't know how I wanted to dress, and that was part of the problem, and that's what I'm going to talk about for this reboot episode is that you cannot be perfect. You can never be perfect, and I still struggle with that every day of my life, and I struggled with it every day before today. I'm a perfectionist. Not only am I a perfectionist, I have pretty sure ADHD, so that makes it even worse. I fixate on stuff, hyper fixate on stuff. Honestly, is what it is. On stuff that doesn't matter at the end of the day. It shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, who cares what I'm wearing? I could wear a banana hammock, and this would be the same content. That was corny. Ignore that. It would not be the same content. It would be honestly pretty uncomfortable to have a thong on, man thong essentially, for like an hour, hour and a half, whatever these were beforehand. So yeah, let's jump into it. I'm bringing these back like full time. This will be a weekly occurrence, if not more. It just depends on how quickly I can turn these around, edit them on my dog water ass computer. It takes like 8 hours to render a video. But these are coming back once a week, if not more. They will be much more polished, I think, I hope. They will be less, I don't want to call it messy, but it'll feel more fluid and more natural, I think. Mainly because I don't have the burden on my shoulder that I created for myself of trying to be perfect, trying to have a Joe Rogan, Tiny Meat Gang, whatever Trevor Wallace's podcast is. I forget the name. Something with socks. I don't know. Whatever those like top tier podcasts are with super high quality cameras and super high quality microphones, and they have a whole set design. I wanted it to be like that out of my damn living room of a rental house. Like, no, that's not gonna happen, stupid. That's basically what I had to tell myself to get back into this. Like, you're not gonna be perfect. You are not gonna be perfect. You have to just be consistent, and with time, you will grow, and your opportunities will grow, and your ability to create what you want out of what you make will grow. So I had to have that self-talk. And I have that self-talk almost every day. It just depends on the subject. But with this in particular, I had to have that self-talk and be like, "Hey, stupid! Like, you got a long way to go until this is like high quality. Um, Not necessarily the content of what I'm saying. I mean, obviously, it's very low quality. I probably add little to no value to anyone's life by doing this, but um, I had way too high of expectations for myself and what I was doing with this, and in just life in general, which is dumb. I'm 23, gonna be 24. Like, I got so much more to do and focus on, and like skills to hone. That focusing on the damn quality of my podcast and letting that diminish what I make is stupid. Now, the main catalyst for why I stopped in the first place was because I had recorded two episodes after the episode with Charlie, and I think it was Alex and Ariana, and I just fumbled in the editing process, accidentally tarnished one file that was complete with Alex. Like, it was ready to go, and then like I don't even know how I did. I deleted it, and then with Ariana, I forget what happened. I think Ariana wanted me to change. No, that was Charlie that said. Oh, that's what it was. I was trying to change the animatronic, like animatronic. It's not a device. God, it was the opening animation. That's the word for the podcast that I have. I wanted to change that and tweak the theme song a little bit, but in that process, I messed up the audio that we had recorded, and it basically like wrote over everything. So I was like, all right, cool. So I have no means of putting this together now, so I just dropped it all together. And then it also had to do with the fact that my house just became like Bender City. Like we were, at least I was going at like 3 nights a week for a while. And I got a real job, a big boy job. I think I might have had a big boy job the last time I recorded, but it really didn't kick up yet. I might have just started, and I'm much more settled in now in life. Like when I started this, I was driving for Uber in the middle of like not just a pandemic, like COVID, like the most bizarre pandemic we've had, and it was like 2020, so peak pandemic, and just life was scattered. I had no facial hair. That's like the main difference, honestly. It's not much else has changed. Yeah, man. I'm excited to bring this back. I'm trying not to ramble, trying not to rant. Um, but I'm excited because this was really fun for me the first go at it that I had, and I wanted to continue it. I wanted to bring it back because I truly think that one day something that I do in the realm of entertainment will be significant in the world. That sounds so cocky, but I can definitely tell there's something in me, whether it be music related or podcast related or video editing related or live performance. Some realm I will have my toes. I will be piggy dipping my water. Hello? Oh man, I screwed up a TikTok quote, and now I look like I'm insane. It's alright, I already am insane. Yeah. So moral of the story. I can't talk. I cannot talk. That moral of the story is that I think way too highly of myself, and I know I will be something big. That's the gist, right? Um, that's the skill that I lost in this time is being able to talk directly at the camera, make eye contact, but also just have sound, logical, put together sentences of thought. I don't know why it became so hard for me. I think it was because it was on camera that I started just like stuttering and talking way too fast and unintelligible and forgetting what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you get the gist. But yeah, I'm excited. I feel reinvigorated to do this. Because it's gonna become an accountability thing for me and a responsibility thing to make sure that I don't just let stuff fall off, let stuff become inconsistent, let stuff that has potential for greatness not manifest. And I don't mean manifest in like angel numbers and play this sound and get all that bullshit. No, I mean just like the fruits of the labor produce. I never let that happen with this. I was too much of a perfectionist, and I let that get in the way, and it really pissed me off when I started thinking about it. I was like, "You're not a quitter. This is not something you should quit over. It is easy. It is free. Not free. It's actually like $20 a month because I have to pay for all that stuff. That's why you should listen. But yeah, if it sounds like I'm getting weight off my chest, I kind of am because, like I said in the very first episode I did by myself, talking is therapy for me, especially like having conversation. Like I feel like I'm talking to someone right now, even though I'm not, which is it's bizarre, but it's cool. Um, Whereas if I were to sit by myself, like I do most of the time because I live alone now, um, I wouldn't really gain anything out of it. When you speak out loud, there's something, and speak with purpose. There's something about that changes your perspective on what you're talking about. I think I could be wrong, but I think that's what I'm on. Um, but yeah, this is definitely gonna be something that I'm gonna be doing weekly. if not more. I definitely want to get as many people as possible on here. Not just friends this time, people that have an interest in talking. Obviously, I'm gonna vet them and be like, who are you? What are you kind of about? And at the end of the day, if they come on and I don't like something that's talked about or something like that, I might not air it. It just all depends on what the subject matter is and how the conversation goes, all that sort of stuff. But overall, I'm really excited to bring this back. I know I had a core group of friends that really supported me when I was doing it the first time. I hope they still support me when I relaunch this. And I'll probably be deleting all the old episodes, unfortunately. I will either save them in some capacity or delete them altogether just to save space on my computer. Um, they've only been up there because I've been too lazy to delete them. I think I deleted the Instagram posts, but I haven't touched any recording equipment since like March, April of last year. I think that's the last time I tried to record something. Ain't that sad? Ain't that really sad? Damn shame. But this is coming back full time. Gonna be some changes made. I'm still struggling to speak. It's kind of sad. Gonna be some changes made. I think I'll change the logo in the near future. Be something a little bit more fun, more original, and not just some Canva images I threw together. I might change the theme song. I really like the one I have now because my buddy Colin, Your Music, made it. He was on here once before. Um, but maybe I'll make something with him because I do produce some music, very small amount, but um, not amount, but in terms of ability. Maybe throw a little personal touch on there. That'd be cool to make my own song and use it. But yeah, this is coming back. So stay tuned. I think I will be uploading on a schedule. I haven't decided yet. I don't know what the best day for me would be to upload and record, or even just do separate recording and uploading days. We'll find out with time. But yeah, let me know if you are excited for this to come back, what you want to see me do with it, any suggestions you might have, any criticisms you might have had beforehand. I welcome all of it because it's only going to help me grow. And let me know if you want to be on it. I'd like to know who wants to be on it and who doesn't. It's kind of an interesting, little spectrum of who's paying attention to my life and my vanity and my insecurity. No, I'm playing. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Pizza.